Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome to my side of the mountain. I'm Chris of Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet and Crafts, and I'm excited to have you here. I see 3 folks are here already. Now, this is a giveaway video. I will give away crochet patterns at the end of this live. How you enter the giveaway is by leaving me a comment. So let me ask you a question. Where do you live? I live in Looneyville, West Virginia. That's the name of the town. That's my address is Looneyville. I grew up in a little bump in the road over a county over, and the name of that town was called Weisburg. God has a sense of humor. He moved my family, my mom, dad, brothers, and sisters, all to Weisburg, West Virginia when I was about 13. It was a God-given piece of property. God was in all of that. Then I married my husband, Boise, Idaho, Patricia. I think I may have known that from where you were in the Sweetheart Bash last Valentine's Day. I need to have some sort of a fall celebration. I'm not sure how to do that yet, but I'm planning a fall celebration. And there's Lynn Moore and Dawn. Boise, Idaho. So great to find. I'm glad, Patricia, you're able to catch a live with me too. I've missed you. I had a great time with you at the Sweetheart Bash. So let me start putting your names down in order I'm putting a number beside each of your names. So Dawn, you're in New Mexico. Oh, Stacy Wilkinson lives in Arizona. New Mexico is close to Arizona. Don Ridenauer, I think I'm saying your name right. Valley, hello, Valley. It is good to see you. Now, Valley lives in Maryland, I believe. I had a great time at the Sweetheart Bash too, and I really need to get back and do this. Jan Swickard in Newburgh, Indiana. All right. I'm so glad to see so many of you all here. And I am really excited to be giving away crochet patterns. I know some of you may already have my 2 latest crochet patterns. And if you do, I'm more than happy to give you a different crochet pattern. So Lynn Moore, and you live in, I think I knew this, Thompson Falls, Montana. But as I was saying, the Lord moved my mom and dad and all my brothers and sisters to Weisburg. I married my husband, and we still lived in that area. And we were married about 12 years, and we were busting at the seams, and we kept looking for a piece of property. We're close to where we lived, and God kept shutting the doors. God kept shutting the doors. And finally, we started looking farther out. And then to realize a year later that God moved me as a little girl from Weisburg, West Virginia. And then because we had put where we wanted to move in God's hands, he moved us to Looneyville, West Virginia. Is that not funny? All right, let me make sure I have everybody's. Yeah, I knew Valley is in Baltimore. Last time I was up that way, I thought I need to stop by and see Valley. But then again, it's when you're traveling and you're going up north, it's hard. All right, Gina Bittner. I see you, Gina. I need to get you down here. So I have 6 entries so far. The more entries, the more crochet patterns I'm going to give away. All right, so and Betty Dreskinis. I see you, Betty. All right. Betty, I think you might have all of my patterns, you and Kay Mathis. All right, so I want to talk to you today. Today's a big day for me on my website because I'm in a blog hop. I'm in the All About Fall blog hop. And I have never had my tiny miniature pumpkins, those scented miniature pumpkins. I've never had those in a blog hop. This is really hard to put in front of the camera sometimes. And I made so many. This one doesn't have as many dents in it, but I don't know if any of you all remember Valley says, let me know when you're in Maryland again and we can meet at a midway point. I would love to hug you. I would love to hug you too. I really would. I think that would be great. I have even thought of maybe just saying, I'm going to go to a certain area. Does anybody know me that was? And I'll meet you all in the mall or at a yarn store. Do you know I have never, Stacy and Courtney can't believe this. Stacy of Handmade by Stacy J and Courtney of Creations by Courtney. They cannot believe that I have never been in a local yarn store. Never. And there's one down in Charleston. I just never get the time. My girlfriend, Nancy Garnes, maybe that could be a project for she and I to go to a local yarn store. And then and there's Karen McClung, my sister, is here, and she lives in my home place. And it says, Weisberg, Karen, are you wanting a crochet pattern or are you wanting me to cook something for you to eat? Yeah, I should do that. Next time I travel up north or down south, I should pick a mall. My poor husband would hate that, but pick a mall. Oh, I thought you did. I thought you did, Gina. Pick a mall and say, hey, anybody going to be around? I'm going to be at this mall. And then maybe we could do a shopping trip. I may plan something like that somewhere along the way. Courtney's in Georgia. I don't know that I can ever get to to Arizona. But anyway, so these scented tiny pumpkin crochet patterns are free today but you have to go to, I believe I put the website in the description. It is All About Fall blog hop, and you can go and it will tell you how you can get these little pumpkins. And I made my sister Karen, Karen wants me to cook. I make sourdough, by the way. I've been doing my sourdough again, Karen. There's a funny story about my sister and I and these pumpkins. I mean, when I made those 2 years ago, I made a ton of them. And I took them up north. I put them in my car. I put them in the trunk of my car. And then I spent the night at Karen's, and I can't remember why I spent the night with you, Karen. And the next morning I said, here, take some of these pumpkins. You said, I don't want them. And I said, I'm telling on you. And I said, why not? Why don't you want my pumpkins? They smell good. I said, put them in the car. And now every time I go to her house, those 3 little pumpkins I gave her are sitting in the kitchen on that little windowsill. Anyway. And Patricia Kennedy said, here is the blog. Well, we're hopping here, aren't we? Hey, okay. So in order to make these, I used Lion Brand Mandala, and each little pumpkin comes out in a different color, and it's a 3-weight. And what you do is you get some of the little wax melts that smell so good, and you chop them up. And then when you put the polyfill in, you put the scent in there. Has anybody, thanks, Patricia, has anybody made these? I know some of you already have the pattern, but has anybody made any? And if you have, my scent, it's just now starting to leave. It's just now getting old, and they're 2 years old. So I'm going to make some more. And I've got my YouTube video set up. I'm going to make videos here when I get done. I need to remake these and put fresh scent in there. So Karen, if you want more pumpkins, I'm making more pumpkins, but you're going to have to ask me for them this time. I'm not going to force you to take them. But anyway, just saying, if you've made any of these, let me know. All right, so I've got Gina Bittner. I'll make sure I've got everybody down here. So Karen, if I cook, what do you want me to cook? Newburgh, Indiana. Oh, Dawn Rodnauer said, it's hot over here, 100 degrees. Oh, I did. I pronounced your last name correctly. Well, good. I'm glad. And the older, I used to take pride in pronouncing things correctly all the time. And now that I'm old, I don't do that. Yeah, sisterly love. Yeah, Karen, I told on you, didn't I? She's 5 years younger than me. I have a sister who's not even a year older than me, and I used to torture her. But anyway, I want to show you the next thing on tap, and that is the Chemo cap that I've designed. I'm in, it's not ready yet, and I'm not sure that I like it. I'm not sure that I want to use this yarn. I used Lion Brand True Boo because it's so soft and I like the color. And it's for that breast cancer pepperoni rolls. My sister said pepperoni rolls. I make sourdough pepperoni rolls, and they are pretty good. If y'all want to know how to do that, I might write a blog post on that someday, because I have people asking me all the time how I do those pepperoni rolls and those cinnamon rolls. So I'm going to try to get this up on my shoulder so you can see it. But this hat, I used Lion Brand True Boo, not Kubu or Kobu. I used True Boo. This is a totally different yarn. It's a 3-weight, and it's totally different than Kubu. It's like a slicky, heavy yarn. I mean, it won't hold its shape. It is just so heavy. But I love the stitch definition on it. Doesn't it look like these are like little miniature pearls or a dotted Swiss? I love the fabric, but I mean, it's just so collapsible. And if you didn't get that sizing right for a chemo patient, I could see it just sliding right off their head. And I don't know. Hi, Cheryl Myers. Let me get you written down. Can't wait to make the pumpkins as soon as I finish my baby Afghan for the baby shower. Are you using the, Cheryl, are you using the Iris Stitch baby blanket? Let me know. And Alicia from Berlin, Connecticut, they're on day 3 of a September heat wave, 93 degrees. And you love True Boo? I really struggled using this yarn, Alicia. What kind of hook do you use? I used a Susan Bates, and boy, it was split. I haven't washed it yet. I'm going to wash a sample and do a yarn review on it. But the yarn review, I'll decide whether I should use it. But I just see it won't hold any kind of shape whatsoever. It doesn't look like a hat. I mean, and I haven't woven the ends because I'm not sure that I want to keep it this way. But Alicia, yeah, Grammy says it is pretty, but it's slippery and it's kind of heavy. And oh, okay. Cheryl Myers said, no, I started this baby blanket 2 weeks ago, but she does want to try the Iris Stitch blanket. Well, what blanket are you working on? I'd love to know. Grammy and Alicia, not Grammy, but Betty and Alicia, what have you made with the Lion Brand True Boo? Because like I said, I'm not sure I'm a fan, but the idea with this chemo hat, if I make this in Kubu, what I really wanted to show you was this. I wanted to design a chemo hat that was comfortable. Oh, goodness. That was comfortable, but had a little turned up brim. So that, let me stuff that down in there. So that you can decorate it if you want. You can put a button on it. I found this Bakelite. How many of y'all remember Bakelite? This Bakelite earring. And I thought, of all the things, that Bakelite earring looks really cool on there. Although I think it's too heavy for the yarn. What do you think? Oh, you made a shawl. Okay, shawls and scarves. And as I was, it's definitely not a good thing for a hat. I mean, I think I made a mistake trying to make a hat out of this. And you made a short sleeve top, but had to take, yeah, Alicia, this has been the longest. It took me forever to make this hat and a shawl. And I felt like as I was making it, I thought it would be nice as a shirt or a tunic or a top, but I have a feeling it would grow in length. It's heavy. It's a heavy yarn and it's so flexible. And like this, the stitches, this has a lot of stretch to it too. But yeah, I'll probably have to sew that to get that step. And I may use this only for pictures, but I may do the demonstration in in Kubu, like when I do the video. But what do you all think of that earring? I like to look at vintage jewelry. What do you think of that? You think this would look good right there? Kind of look, oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? What do you all think? Oh, let me see if I can fix it so I can get my hands away from it so you can see. What do you think? Oh, I bet that was pretty, Cheryl. Pattern. Cheryl Myers said pattern of one row of single crochet and then one row of 3 double crochets, skip 2, 3 double crochets. You liked the first one? You liked the Bakelite better? Let me see if I can get my fingers away. Oh, it's heavy. Yeah, I like that too. I kind of like that too. But then I've got this whole pile of vintage jewelry where I used to make hats, put vintage jewelry on these big hats with big flowers in them. I kind of like that one too. I like that one really well. But there was another one. Oh, here it is. It's a poodle. Karen, you might like that. Look, it's a poodle cameo. Isn't that? I bet that was somebody's dog, and it ended up in an estate sale, and then ended up in an antique shop because that's where I got that at. But anyway, so this will be my Chemo hat, whether it's in this yarn or in Lion Brand Trubu. You like the Cheryl Patricia Kennedy. She likes the Bakelite, and Cheryl Myers. You like the Bakelite also? Is that what you're saying? And Valley. Oh, okay. So you guys like, I'm getting it. You guys like that one the best. I do too. I think that one does look the best. I see 12 people here and I don't have 12 names. I want to make sure I've got everybody's name. I don't have Patricia's down. How could I forget Patricia? And I've got Cheryl Myers and Alicia. No, I've got Patricia first thing. Okay. All right. Okay. So I want to, do you all remember last year when I did these sunflower towel toppers? They've got a ponytail holder on the back. Karen, you need some of these, and you need some pansy towel toppers. My sister. Okay. So this, I'm just now seeing your comment. Love that cameo picture, but not on the hat. And then this one was the best. All right. This is what I'll use to take photos with then. All right. Thank you. That helps me. But Karen decorates her home, my sister Karen, in pansies. But how the towel topper works, and these were the modern sunflowers. Let me get I dropped one. These are the first, this is the first set I made. I made 1 orange and 2 gold. And you have the ponytail holder. Yes, Karen says pansies. I'm going to have to figure out how to make pansies, aren't I? And you have a ponytail holder on the back. So let's pretend this is the oven handle. It's a big old knitting needle. And you put the towel topper in front of the oven handle, but then let me get my towel. So then I've got a sunflower towel topper. I folded it in thirds. And then I mash it up. And I put it through the back. And then here's the oven handle. I'm trying to do this so you can see. Here's the oven handle, and then pull out the ponytail holder and shove that around the oven handle. And then it hangs. Oops, I put it on backwards. No, I didn't. And then there it hangs on the oven handle. Isn't that cute? I've thought about making gingerbread. I've got a turkey one in the works, by the way. I thought about making a gingerbread one for Christmas, but I haven't figured out the design yet. What? You need to make some of the sunflower ones for your daughter, Lynn. So Gina, are you saying you got all the sunflower patterns, or did you get the pumpkins and make, I think you're saying you got all the sunflower. I think I remember you telling me you did that for a holiday, didn't you? Thank you. Thank you, Jan. Jan Swickard says, that's so cute. Thank you. All right. And so to go with that, I made sunflower pot holders. And this pot holder, can you see that little nubby stitch? That little nubby stitch is the exact same nubby stitch that's in the Chemo cap. Isn't that cool? And I love the delicateness of the True-Boo, and I love how these little bumpies look like dotted Swiss or like miniature pearls. So I'm thinking about calling this my miniature pearl Chemo cap. I'm not sure. But anyway, so this is a pot holder or hot pad, and it's good size. I made 3 of them. I'm thinking about hooking them all together and making a wall hanging out of it. What do you think? I don't know. What do you? And then I also made, and Grammy, I believe my daughter has what? My kids always pull too hard on the hand towels and they come off. Patricia Kennedy. Very cute. She can't wait to see the turkey. I hope I come up with the turkey. I started him last year and I never got him finished. But the coasters, I really like the coasters. And I have one that I keep on my desk and I use it. And I made these pumpkin coasters a while back. And I thought, why did I make the centers white? I should have made the centers green, because I won't use these now because I don't want to get them dirty. I know, I'm terrible about that. My mom called me Grandma Stelly because I wouldn't use the good stuff. But anyway, so it's got little leaves on it. I really use this a lot. It's got my ink marks on it and everything. But the last thing that I made on the sunflowers was a scrubby. Has anybody, hi, Dawn Tennyson. Okay, so we got Dawn Tennyson. Has anybody made this sunflower pot holder? It's not a pot holder. This is a washcloth or a dishcloth, and then it's got a scrubby on the back. What do you think of that, Karen? You think I can do this with a pansy? And Dawn, you love all the sunflowers. Well, if you want a sunflower pattern as your pattern, if you win, you are welcome to the sunflower patterns also. But I really thought some folks would like to make towel toppers in gray and white. Wouldn't that be cute? I just need to figure out, does anybody know of a good pansy pattern? I can't, Karen, my sister just gave me a compliment. Thank you. I can do anything. Oh, thanks. All right. Okay. So I think that's just about it. So I think it's time to have the drawing with random.org. I'm looking around to see if there's anything I forgot. I don't think so. So we're good with this on the hat. I need to get pictures over to and let me say that Chemo hat is for the cancer challenge that is in October with Sweet Potato 3. I don't know if a lot of you know those. And Grammy, Betty, you haven't made the scrubbies yet. I have next week when I go live, I hope to have a new set of scrubbies and a new set of washcloths ready to show you. So they're almost finished. I'm kind of happy about that. I may even release the pattern before Thursday. But anyway, let me go ahead. There's my phone. Let me go ahead and use random.org. And we have 11 entries. I'm going to give away 4. I'm going to use random.org to choose 4 winners. All right. So between 1 and 11, I'm going to hit generate. And it's number 1. Can you see the number 1? And the number 1 is Patricia Kennedy. Now, Patricia, I don't know if you have seen, but I have just recently released 2 new crochet patterns. This leafy lace wrap and then the iris stitch baby blanket. And both of them have, they have row by row charts. They have, of course, they have video accompaniment so that you can use video, but you're pretty talented. You probably don't need a video. But they also have the printable version. Then they have the tablet version that has all the charts. It's a really inclusive. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So you get to choose. I will need your email address. I don't think I still have it. If my email list is humongous. It might pop up, it might not. So tell me what pattern you want. All right, now I'm going to hit generate again and pick my second winner. And that is number 6. Can you see the number 6? And that is Gina Bittner. Gina, you are a winner. And if you want to give me your Ravelry ID instead of your email address, that is just fine. You can go to the crochet group or you can go to my business page and send me a note and I will get that. All right. Congratulations, Gina. Oh, Maritza's Yarns and Crafts. Congratulations. All right, Maritza, I didn't get you in there in time. You didn't comment till just now. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me get you in on number 12 and I'll draw 5. All right. Okay. So I'm going to 3 more winners. I'm going to hit generate again. And if your number pops up again, that means you've won 2 patterns. So, hey, all right, here we go. Hit generate. My sister works for a lawyer, so she's going to make sure I do this fair. Number 4, and number 4 is Jan Swickard. Or Jan, am I pronouncing your last name right? If I'm not, please correct me. Gina and Patricia. All right. Let me get up here. So Jan, I don't know. I need either your Ravelry ID or your email. So I can send the pattern and you can choose between the leafy lace wrap or the iris stitch blanket. Or if you have those, you are welcome to choose a sunflower pattern. All right. That was number 4. All right. So I'm hitting generate again. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 2 more winners to choose. I'm hitting generate and it's number 2. Number 2. And that is Dawn Rodnauer. Dawn, you are a winner. I'll hold the notebook up so you all can see that I'm being honest, Karen. Karen has won pepperoni rolls. Yay, I am pronouncing it correctly. And she'd love the sunflower towel topper. Okay. I'm going to write that down because I will forget. Sunflower towel topper. If you guys want to go ahead and tell me what one you want, I can write that down here and that'll make it a lot quicker. And if you don't mind putting your email address or your Ravelry ID right here, that will make it easier on me too. And I can do that a lot quicker. All right, one more time. I'm hitting generate. One more time. Number 8. Number 8 is my sister, Karen. That's funny. All right. Here is the list. I want you to know I'm being honest. That's funny. That is so funny. All right. I'm going to wait here a little bit and see if you guys want to add in your Ravelry ID or your email address. Oh, that was so good. Karen said, I'll pass spin again. That's just like my sister. I'll get you some pepperoni rolls again somewhere along the way. Okay, so I'm going to choose another winner. All right, here we go. It's number 3, and that is Valley. Valley Lampkin, you are a winner. Valley from Baltimore, Maryland. Your computer shut down and had to get on the iPad. Oh, Cheryl, I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. Yes, I'm so happy. This was a lot of fun. I hope to have Courtney on here. I haven't asked her yet. I keep talking to you all about asking Courtney, and I haven't asked Courtney. I would love to interview any of you all. I will bring you on a YouTube live if you have a craft that you work on. It doesn't have to be crochet. If you have a business you're trying to start, I would love to know a little bit about it, and we can chat. And I think folks would enjoy hearing about that. I'll make it fun. I would love to have you on here. I would love to talk with you and share with you my life. And if you would share your life, and just let me know, send me a note. You can find me over at Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet and Crafts on Facebook. I have a group page. Okay, I thought yours, Gina gave me the Ravelry ID. So the Facebook page, Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet and Crafts. I'm on Instagram. You can message exactly the same. You can message me over there. I would like to connect with you. And if you're interested, we'll just have a little bit of a chat and we'll figure things out. And I'd love to have you. I'd love to continue to go live every Thursday. And it thrills me that my sister is on here. That just makes me so happy. And I hope you will join me next Thursday. I have new things planned. And it was good to have you on my side of the mountain, like I said. And I have your Ravelry ID. Thank you. Click the thumbs up, everyone. Oh, Betty Draskini said, click the thumbs up, everyone. Oh, yay. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, everybody. Woo. It's funny how when you're watching yourself, you do different things. And when the mirror image, anyway, thank you. Okay, yes, it was a lot of fun. All right, so next Thursday, Lord willing, same time, unless I have an interview with someone and they need a different time. But I'll make announcements. I'll send out newsletters. But it was good to have you on my side of the mountain. I hope you come again soon. Hello, Lori. Hand pink waving. Yay! Bye, everyone.